Nuggets Nation stand up. They stay sleeping on them boys from the Mile High City, acting like they ain't never heard of Joker and Murray. Ha. You heard of Magic and Bird, you heard of Shaq and Kobe, you heard of Jordan and Pippen, but what about Joker and Murray? Joker and Murray, Joker and Murray, Joker and Murray, You heard of Magic and Bird, you heard of Shaq and Kobe, you heard of Jordan and Pippen, but what about Joker and Murray? Joker and Murray, Joker and Murray, Joker and Murray. If you got respect for the game, it's time that you put some respect on the name.
Hey everybody, welcome to Nuggets Hustle. Today we have a very special guest who we just haven't seen in a while. Where you been?
I've been around, Donnie.
April.
Oh.
Wait,
You can leave.
April. I thought you guys were going with your real names. Sis.
Oh, yeah, I got to the point where we can't do it anymore because I literally just, it's ingrained in my head.
So you are doing Leo and Donny?
Oh, you can call us by our real name if you want.
What are you guys going by?
I call him Leo, but it's because we did over 100 episodes
Because
of that, and then
You know what, April? You go ahead and call me whatever you want.
You call us whatever you want.
Okay,
you
sorry.
call us whatever you want.
You can call me fantasy
Because
football
everyone
champ.
knows. Everyone
Okay.
knows.
yeah,
Yeah.
I just didn't know what we were doing.
You
so.
do whatever you please.
Great.
You're the guest today.
Great. Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
It's good to be here.
Yeah. You're going to be here for the preseason pod. Mm-hmm. And the Nuggets are headed into the second season since winning the championship.
Yep.
Today we're going to talk about Western Conference, Eastern Conference. We're going to kind of talk about some awards throughout the year. We're going to talk about the Nuggets starting five. And we're going to talk about the last five NBA championship, excluding the COVID year because I don't like the Lakers.
That's fair.
And it was the COVID year. Anyway, April, you ready?
I'm ready. Let's bring it in.
April, can we disclose your real name?
Yes.
Okay, her name is Allie. She is the very lovely person who did everyone a favor and married this individual next to me.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
I agree.
Power couple.
Thanks, babe.
Power couple.
I couldn't agree more, Donnie.
Yeah.
Just absolutely crushing dreams out here.
Yeah.
Other people's dreams, like children's dreams. That's why we're teachers. We're dream takers, not dream makers.
Okay.
Okay.
But anyway, we're not here to talk about
No.
the profession of education.
No.
Donnie, we are here to talk about the Nuggets
Yeah.
preseason, man.
Yeah.
What do you have for us?
Okay. So let's start. We're going to start in the Eastern Conference.
Okay.
Oh, God.
And we're going to go down the line here. We're going to go down the line.
Jeez.
Okay.
Give me your 1 through 6 seed, all right? We're going to start with 1.
Oh,
And
you hung
then-
them up. Thank you.
Okay. April, we'll give you the honors for who do you think gets the 1 seed in the East this year?
I think the Knicks.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
They surprised me last year. I think this is their year.
Jalen Brunson.
Yeah. I love Jalen. That's part of it.
He's amazing.
Yeah.
And Mikal Bridges, big ad this year. Yeah, going to be a good team.
Josh Hart's a dog.
Yeah. DiVincenzo.
Yeah, man. They got a good team.
Those Nova boys.
Got a good coach.
Yeah. All right, who you
All
got,
right.
buddy?
I think that Boston will take the 1 seed again this year.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they win it, but I do think they get the 1st seed.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to go Boston too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Fair.
that's just a safe bet.
Yeah. It's
If Kristaps, God, I never say his name right. If he stays healthy,
Kristaps.
Kristaps, he's a stud.
Stud.
He stays healthy. I think they're the number 1 seed, but I don't know, April. The Knicks, that's a good pick.
Yeah.
I think the top three you could interchange.
Right. And I feel like that's going to be the same way for the West,
Yeah.
you know. Okay, number 2.
I'll go Celtics for that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
For the same reason you guys took them first.
Knicks.
Yeah.
Knicks. Yeah.
I'm going to say, yeah, Knicks or Bucks.
Yeah.
For me, that's my 2 or 3.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, my Knicks or Bucks.
Okay. Number 3, April.
I'm going Cavs for this one.
Wow.
Ooh, that's fair.
Okay.
Yeah.
Big man central there.
Okay.
They just signed, what's his name?
Paul George.
No. Who's the big dude they just signed? The young big guy they just re-signed.
Joel Embiid.
No, the Cavs. No, the Cavs. The Cavs.
Oh, the Cavs.
The Cavs.
Sorry.
Yeah, not the Sixers.
I was thinking of Philly, man. Sorry.
That's fair.
That's my 3. That's what I was saying.
Oh, you're taking Philly?
Yeah. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Fair.
Yeah.
No, man,
I mean, if Joel can stay healthy,
Yeah.
that's the thing, man.
Yeah,
I just don't know if he stays on the court.
and that's the thing. It leans on him so much. But
I mean,
I think
not when he's
that's-
in Denver, as we know. But
we don't know who that is. We don't believe he's real because we've
Yeah.
never seen him in person.
I've seen him on the bench.
Yeah.
But
So you're taking Philly for your 3 spot, Donnie?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry.
Got it.
I mixed it up. But
No.
who? Derek Lively? No, that's Dallas. Who's that big man?
Why can I not?
He's got the really cool hair.
Oh, Jarrett Allen. No, he's a stud too for the Cavs. But oh my gosh, I'm gonna look it up right now.
Yeah.
Evan Mobley.
Oh yeah.
I think he's a stud, man. I think he is something that's gonna be a problem for the league. So, yeah, Cavs. I think were a great call.
thank you.
Okay.
What was your 3? Sorry, did you take the Bucks?
Yeah,
Okay.
I just think Giannis is gonna have one of those years.
Sure.
Okay. Number 4, April.
I'll take the Bucks there.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll go Sixers.
Sixers. Okay.
Yeah.
Um,
Who are you taking for your 4, Donnie?
people are gonna say I'm crazy for this.
If
I'm
you don't
going-
say the Bucks in your top 4, you're crazy.
I know. I'm not.
Wow.
I'm going Orlando Magic.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yep,
I mean,
yep,
that's fair.
Yeah.
They got hot last
The
year.
Wagner brothers,
Yep.
man.
They added
Those guys are nuts.
a man who I still wish played for us. I don't think he's the one that really flips it. I think another year under Franz and Boncaro. I think under their belt, I think this is going to be a good year for them.
Yeah. I think Cole Anthony's a great shout out to the Tar Heels.
Yeah.
Cole Anthony is a great bench guy for them.
Okay, number 5.
I mean, I'll take Magic.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll go Pacers for sure.
Ooh. Okay. Little Halliburton.
Yeah.
Okay.
Halliburton.
They surprised me last
is-
year. I
Yeah.
didn't think they were going to be good.
They got that. They just have that it factor. Those guards are nasty.
Siakam.
Yeah. I mean, Siakam's a stud for sure. He's your overall best player. Well, he or Hallie. I mean, Hallie. I don't know. They both played 2 different parts of the game, but
I feel like Siakam is the best threat they have,
Yes.
inside and outside.
yeah.
Halliburton, more of a.
He just gets it all done.
Yeah,
He's the magic.
good shooter.
Yeah. So, the Pacers are my 5.
Okay. I'm gonna go with the Bucks finally.
For
I
your
was
5.
going to say, they better show up somewhere in there.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw them in there. I do think they figure it out eventually, but I still think they struggle a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, Giannis is. Again, I keep hammering it. You guys need to watch that documentary. It makes you feel like you've never worked a hard day in your life, seeing him work a hard day in his life.
Oh,
the man
I
put
bet.
in work, and I think he still does.
I believe it 100%.
But yeah, I don't know. Bucks. And the East is better this year, right? Last year was kind of weak, a little bit.
Yeah.
Like the Knicks were kind of a surprise.
I still think if you
I mean,
compare them.
the West is just so
Oh no, like
tight. It's hard to.
West is
It's
definitely the
not
strongest.
really even.
Yeah.
But they have gotten better.
More
Yeah.
depth. Okay, number 6, the final avoiding the play-in.
Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know who I
love
haven't
that.
put in yet. Who have I left out? The Magic? Have I said my 6? I would have.
I think you've left out the Magic, yeah.
I have Boston, New York, Milwaukee, Cleveland, Indiana, and the Sixers. Those are my 6.
Okay.
Okay.
So I don't know who I forgot or who I left out, but those are my 6. I'm leaving the Magic out.
Okay.
It's hard to do though.
It is hard.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with the Pacers. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I don't know. They made the Western Conference Finals last year, right?
Yeah,
Or Eastern Conference Finals, sorry.
yeah. I know what you meant.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just
But
feel
then Boston did not have a hard time getting through.
Right?
That was the thing.
right. I mean, I don't know. Okay.
And how? I mean, I think. Yeah, geez, 14 games back. Like Boston.
Boston dominated.
Boston. Yeah, they army crawled.
Except for when they were
fun
playing
through
us.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really see much changing from the top. Like, I think the
That's
Boston
fair.
Celtics win it.
Jeez. 37-4 at home.
Yeah. I mean, they didn't really lose anybody.
No. No.
And I think they
Everyone
actually
just got a year
strengthened.
older. Yeah.
They signed somebody. Oh, I think didn't they sign? Did they get Gordon Hayward back?
Oh, did they?
Is that-
for a farewell tour?
Maybe.
That's
no,
cool.
I think
I
that's,
thought he retired or something.
Yeah, never mind. I think that's a excuse that everyone. That is incorrect.
I don't know if he retired. I'm just
Might have
telling
been a
you.
dream you had.
Okay, guys, give me the four. Who battle it out in the play-in?
Do you want all four?
Yeah, just give me all
Okay.
four.
Man,
No order.
Throw a dart.
I'm gonna go Heat,
Okay.
Pacers, Bulls, and Hawks. I mean,
Yeah.
not super surprising, but
Yeah.
those are my four.
Mine's very similar in Orlando, Miami, Chicago, Atlanta.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I got pretty much the same: Heat, Chicago, Atlanta. But mine, the Cavs. I think Cleveland
Oh,
struggles
yeah.
this year.
Oh, you
Okay.
left the
I
Cavs
do.
out,
I forgot
yeah.
you left the Cavs out.
Yeah,
With Donnie Mitch?
I do.
Oh,
I think they struggle.
why?
I feel like they underachieved last year, even though they had the 3 seed. Because they got knocked out by the Indiana Pacers, right?
They got the 4 seed, I think.
Or they got the 4 seed. Okay, I think
This is, yeah.
yeah, they got knocked out by the Pacers. I'm pretty sure, and I didn't. I don't know. I have a feeling.
But wasn't Jarrett Allen out?
Might have been.
I mean, I think Jarrett Allen is.
It really has to do with injuries
Does he
at the
not
end
play
of
for
the
them?
season.
Maybe
It
I'm
is.
making that up.
It is. It's like a war of attrition.
Yeah.
It really
Yeah.
is.
That's fair, Donnie. Okay, so you think the Cavs are going to struggle?
I do.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Let's start in the West. Start from the top.
Well, obviously. We're going with the Denver Nuggets
Okay. Okay.
because I'm a true fan.
Yeah. Number 1 seed, I think, will go to Minnesota.
I have to agree.
Yeah.
I have to agree.
They're a better overall team.
Yeah, I think.
On paper, they are. So when I'm looking at, we have nothing to base it off of other than what we've seen over the summer, what we saw at the end of last year.
Yeah.
I think Minnesota gets the 1.
Yeah, and I think they're still kicking themselves for not making it through from Dallas.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, ugh. Anyway. All right, number 2.
I'm going OKC.
I like that.
I'm going OKC.
Okay. I'm going the Denver Nuggets. I think we get the 2 seed.
Okay.
Yeah. It's going to be tight, though, again. I mean, you look at that. Literally, we had the best record in the West, or we tied.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still got the 2 seed last
Yeah.
year.
It's tough.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's literally the same.
off, and, the 3 seed was off by 1 game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Okay. Let's go 3.
Timbies.
Timbies. Okay. I'm going OKC.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean,
I mean, top 3.
Right? With
Flip a
those
coin.
3.
in Dallas, I know, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. Yeah. Sorry.
No?
Those 3.
Okay.
April?
4, I'm going with the Mavs. That Luka Magic.
I'm going to go the same. I'm going to say the Mavs as well for 4.
I'm trying to remember what I had.
You're going to say something hipster like
I am
the
going to say
Suns,
something
huh?
hipster. It's going to be the Sacramento Kings.
Yeah. Good answer. I think that's a good.
That's fair,
That's
honestly.
my sleeper team, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's my sleeper team.
Yep.
I want them to do well.
Yeah, you really, last year, you got me watching them a little bit more. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Sabonis. Yeah,
Sabonis is it.
Yeah, like him and then Malik Monk coming off the bench.
Yep.
You kidding me?
And if De'Aaron Fox can stay healthy,
De'Aaron Fox is a lethal weapon.
swipe
Yeah.
him, man. Swipe him.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So they're your 4?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Number 5.
Okay.
5, I'm going to go with the Suns.
Okay.
I mean, I was surprised at their performance in the playoffs last year, but I think that was just they choked,
Yeah, they did.
like kind of like us
Well,
in
yeah.
Game 7 of the
Exactly.
second round.
5. I'm gonna go with the Memphis Grizzlies.
What?
Oh, okay. I like that
If
actually.
he plays
Okay.
all season, they're a good team.
Yeah.
They were good when he
Before,
left, before he left.
yeah.
If he plays all season, if he keeps his gun to himself,
Okay.
the Memphis Grizzlies, Zach Edey, I don't see him getting stopped. Yeah.
Okay.
That's huge. I'm gonna go with the Phoenix Suns.
Okay.
I think KD is seeing the end here. He's seeing his last final few years of of getting a ring. I'm not
Yeah.
saying he's on the decline. I'm saying like he also needs to be on a good team to get a
For
ring,
sure.
right? You know.
Yeah.
And Devin Booker, I thought had a really good summer with the U.S. team.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Okay.
we'll see. Number 6.
I'm going with the Clips.
Okay.
The Clips?
Okay.
What makes you say that?
They lost Paul George.
Yeah, I know, which almost made me want to say Kings instead. But I don't know. I think that they really weren't that far out of first either. If you look at even like between the East, between first and second, and then the West, you have to go down to the 10th team before you even hit the same. Like, it was just so tight. And I know they lost Paul George, but one player doesn't
I
make
think
or break it.
I think that's what's amazing about the West. It could shuffle.
Yeah.
Game. I mean, I think it's going to come down because remember last year the top 6 standings were moving like every day
Yeah.
in the last like 2 weeks,
For sure.
which is pretty uncommon with an 82 season game.
For sure.
So I mean, you're right. Just
100%.
like you say, throw a dart.
Yeah. Hey, you could be right. And James Harden.
It's nothing to cough at.
So, okay.
Yeah. Who you got?
I mean,
buddy?
I think the Clips are going to be horrible, but that also might be wishful thinking.
We'll see.
What are we at, 6?
Yep.
Yep.
We're at the last spot. Does LeBron make the playoffs? Does Zion make the playoffs? Does Steph make the playoffs? Do those guys go to the play-in? Yeah, Suns will be my 6th spot.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, did I put the Kings in there?
Yeah, you already did.
Oklahoma,
maybe that
Denver, Minnesota, Dallas,
You had mini. Yeah.
Memphis, the Kings. Okay. Oh, so the Kings will be my 6.
Yeah.
So the Suns are not making it for me.
Okay.
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 The Suns will be in the play-in.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with. I think the Pelicans have a good year.
Yeah.
I think they sneak in and
He's lost a lot of weight.
yeah, and I'd also like to know. I have not said the Mavs yet.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyway,
Okay.
Wait, who are your 6 then? You said Oklahoma, Denver, Minnesota.
Phoenix,
Phoenix is your 4?
Sacramento, and
Sacramento was your 4. Phoenix was your 5.
Yep, and then the Pellies.
Okay.
Wow, Donnie.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm trying to be hip,
I like it. I like it. I like
Put
it.
some money on it.
I support it.
right? Okay, give me your guys' 4. Who battles it out in the West?
All right. For me, it's going to be the Kings, the Lakers, the Pellies, and the Grizzlies.
Okay.
No Golden State.
Yeah, I mean, I love Steph, but father time, and he's kind of alone.
Yeah, he lost his splash, bro.
Yeah.
Well, in all fairness, Clay was not exactly
But
No.
I mean,
uber helpful.
But who is on that team?
Yeah.
After Steph.
They say they've been telling Brandon Podemski he's going to shoot 10 threes a game or he's not going to play. What a sweet job. Anyway, April, that's a good 4. Here's my 4. Here's my sleeper. I'm going to give you the sleeper first.
Okay.
The San Antonio Spurs.
Yeah.
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah.
That freak. He's a true alien.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Chris Paul will help them. The Pellies. The Lake Show. I really don't know.
Have you thrown in Memphis yet?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
already has
Memphis
it in
made
his
the
top
playoffs
6.
for me.
Okay.
Memphis made the playoffs for me. I don't know, man.
What about? Did you put Phoenix?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought Phoenix was my 6.
Yeah. It was. So you've got Lakers.
I got the Lakers,
the Spurs.
Spurs, Pellies. I don't know who the 4th
Oof.
is.
Do you have the Mavs?
Yeah, I must have way too many teams in there.
I was gonna say I don't because you just said that KD doesn't make it for you, so he's got to make the play-in then.
All right, so then the Suns.
Okay.
Then the Suns are my You're right. Yes, I did say that. The Suns are my 4th for the play-in.
Okay.
That's not too crazy.
Not that you have to. I'm just saying you didn't put him in
they
your top
no.
6.
I really think that they make it in over the other 5 or 6 teams, whatever's left.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna go Dallas Mavs, Los Angeles Lakers, Memphis Grizzlies, and the San Antonio Spurs.
That's fair.
Yeah, I think that Golden State misses out. I don't think it's the Clay thing. I think the Golden State Warriors just aren't that great in general. I mean, they barely made it last year.
Yeah.
And
Brandon Podemski is not it.
yeah, and I think that Memphis improves. I think everyone thinks I've seen projections they're going to get the 1 or 2 seed, and I'm like, okay, let's all just chill out, because they're not only getting healthy into probably one of the strongest
Yeah, they're not
West
a 1 or 2
that we've seen in a long time.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
the alien that is Wemby,
Mr. Victor.
he is
Yeah.
incredible, and he's just anything can happen.
Yeah.
Anything.
And I mean, their coach isn't too shabby either.
Yeah.
Sorry. He's
He knows what he's doing.
Well,
proven himself once or twice.
what I'm hoping is that Seattle will start a team, and then Memphis will move to the Eastern Conference, which will make the Eastern somewhat more competitive.
Exactly. Yeah.
Anyway, that's a different talk. Sorry.
No,
But
I agree with you. Two more teams in the West. Move the Pellies and
yes.
Memphis to the
Memphis.
East, because that just makes sense.
Yep, and we have Vegas
Yeah.
and Seattle.
Yes. Okay. Right before we take a break, I want to know, guys, who makes the Eastern Conference Finals and who makes the Western Conference Finals?
This one's easy for me. So I'll start.
Okay.
Eastern is going to be Boston and the Knicks. You're going to have a real old school matchup. And then you're in the West, you're going to have your championship winning Denver Nuggets against Minnesota.
Okay.
And whoever has to go through Oklahoma City will be bloody
Yeah.
when they show up to the finals, the conference finals, because Oklahoma City, they'll lose to either Minnesota or Denver, but
Yeah. And
it'll be 7.
I'll just come out and say it. I have the exact same. The exact same.
Yeah. Did you say OKC with
No, I said Minnesota. and
Minnesota?
Denver.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I agree with you on the East. It's going to be the Knicks and the Celtics. But then I would say OKC is going to lose to Denver in the Western Conference Finals.
Okay. Okay. Sorry, I lied. We're going to... One more. Who's in the finals?
I think it's the Knicks and the Nuggets.
I want that so bad, but my head and my heart are slightly different.
Okay.
Yeah. I want it to be the Knicks and the Nuggets. It'll probably be Boston and the Nuggets.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
an easier matchup for us.
I know.
I think because if you don't want the Knicks to think they can actually win it.
Right?
Because as soon as they think that, it's over.
Yeah. We don't
And,
need the entire city of New York against us. We just
Yeah.
don't need it.
That's fair.
All right. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back.
Yes.
I think
Thank
so.
you. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Welcome back to Nuggets Hustle. So we've kind of laid out the final regular season standings, who we think is going to make it to each conference final, and then who is in the finals. And frankly, I don't really want to even try and pick who's going to win the finals, because
It's obviously the Nuggets.
yeah, it's like
Duh.
I'm not going to pick against the Nuggets,
Right.
You know, but if there is one team, if it's not the Nuggets, who wins it?
If it's not the Nuggets, then I think it's the Knicks.
I mean, I guess the team that you picked against the
Right.
Nuggets, yeah.
I would.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would say.
Or it's OKC if we're going if we lose in the Western Conference Finals.
Okay.
If I'm picking a deep dark horse, I'm taking the Kings.
Ooh,
I'm digging in the
I mean,
trenches.
I
and
think
I'm-
they're going to do well. They're not going
and
to
I'm
make the
just
finals.
picking one out.
Yeah.
That's gonna have a crazy stupid year.
Put it all on red.
If I was putting it all on red, it'd be the Kings.
Okay.
That's my
Okay.
dark horse team, but it's either Knicks or Nuggets. If the Nuggets don't win it, I hope it's the Knicks or
Yeah.
stupid Boston, but whatever.
And when we make these calls, we're like April said earlier, it's all about health. Mm-hmm. It is so much about health, and I'm looking at this as if everybody's healthy at the end of the
Right.
year, and
And they won't be.
they won't be. No
Yeah.
one ever is. Like we were. I mean, even the Nuggets when we won the title weren't completely healthy. Like we had 2 ACL injuries with. I mean, Gillespie obviously wasn't playing a ton of time, but Chanchar was.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
luckily we had Jeff Green. But yeah, I mean, when I look at every team and they're healthy, I think the best two teams in the NBA are the Denver Nuggets and the Boston Celtics. So I would say the Celtics if the Nuggets don't win it. However, Nuggets get it done.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Go Nugs.
Okay.
Always.
So we're gonna run through some awards here, guys. Okay.
Okay.
Something that Joker himself just absolutely cares so much about. Just oh man, if
It's
he could
obvious
if he
in the
could
way
just
he
win
plays.
20 MVPs and no championships, he'd be fulfilled. I know that. Sarcastic, everyone.
I would be too as a human.
I'd be a little fulfilled.
20 MVPs.
100%.
There's no question. man.
Right. Okay. You got to pick one for the NBA,
Okay.
and then you have to pick one Nugget. Now they can be the same.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So I'm gonna start at the bottom here. Sixth man of the year.
I'm gonna go Malik Monk for the NBA.
I love that shout.
I mean, he'd start on most teams, I think, but coming off the bench is pretty hot. And then for the Nuggets, I'm gonna go Russ. Welcome to the squad, bud.
Brody.
Yeah, man, great calls. I probably picked the same if I wasn't trying to be a hipster. He'll probably start for this team now that I think. Maybe he won't. Alex Caruso, will he start
Ooh.
for OKC?
I don't think so.
Okay,
I-
so
Yeah.
That's a good answer.
he'd be my pick for
Okay.
six man if he's not a starter. I feel like you got Lou Dort, Shea, J-Dub. Yeah, I don't think he'll start. Yeah, he probably won't start. And then I'm gonna go Saric for our six man.
Cool.
Cool. Sixth man. I'm gonna stick with. I think Nas Reed wins his second
Oh,
sixth man of the year.
I mean,
Yeah, he's
I wouldn't be
I
upset
mean,
about it.
right,
you can't fight. Yeah,
The-
the Nas towels at soccer games,
dude.
Yeah.
Have you heard that story, April?
No.
I was at a soccer game last summer, and in Kansas City, random, right? U.S. versus Uruguay. I turn around, there's a Nas Reed flag.
Okay.
I tried to get a photo to send you guys, but he
That's
put it down.
amazing.
Yeah.
Different sport, not even a starter, not even a top 3 player for his
Okay.
own team.
Not
Okay.
even in the same state. Not
Yeah.
It was just so
Sure.
random.
I love it.
But yeah, anyway, so mine will be Nas Reed, and then for the Nuggets, I'm hoping it is Russell Westbrook.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
So
or I mean, it could be Chanchar, it could be any of them,
Dude.
Man, I don't know.
yeah,
That's a nice thing. I think we're gonna have a better bench this year.
yeah.
Not that our bench was bad last year; it's just that they were atrocious and terrible.
They were bad.
All right, defensive player of the year.
Obviously AG. Oh, sorry, my bad.
I was gonna go AG as well for the Nuggets. I mean, I might go Wemby for NBA.
It's not even like he should
It's
have
not
won
a
it last
question,
year.
yeah.
The
Like,
fact he only didn't. The only reason he didn't win it last year is because the NBA doesn't want to give it to him for the next 10 years.
right.
Exactly.
I guess we
So
can
they're
only
gonna
do
get
9.
told. Yeah.
They're
Right.
trying their best to spread it out.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. He had
Yeah.
the most blocks. He affects the most shots. Like it looks like he's playing on a little Tykes hoop. It's what it's like.
Oh,
But the hoop is at its highest, you know.
Yeah.
So you're not quite as tall as it, but you know.
Yeah.
You could take off from the end of the driveway.
Yeah.
That's just.
He's special.
He's a different.
Yeah.
He's special. Is that a unanimous across
yeah.
us three?
Wemby, man.
Yeah.
It's
I think
Wemby.
so.
Wemby and AG.
Okay. Oh, you going
we
AG?
The Nuggets don't play defense, but if we did, it would
It would
be
be
AG.
Aaron.
Sometimes.
Yeah, we pick and choose.
Especially now
defense.
that KCP isn't with us.
Just
Really.
apparently not after a 20-point lead in Game 7. That's when it stopped.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's let him shoot.
At home.
I'm gonna go Piwat though.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. I know he's not a starter, and it's usually a starter, but I mean, you look at the blocks last year. You know, Peyton Swatson.
Man, I really like our bench.
I do.
The more we talk about it,
Yeah, man. And that.
all these names come up, and I'm just like, I like.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got Wemby AG, Wemby AG. Okay, I like that.
And you got Wemby and Piwat.
Piwat. Yep.
Okay.
All right, so let's move on. So obviously, last year it's pretty obvious who the starting 5 was going to be.
Yeah.
This year, remove one,
Yeah.
add one. Who is going to take? So I guess I can cut us out here and just assume us three. The 4 will be
Yeah.
Joker, AG,
Sure.
MPJ, Jamal.
100%.
Who takes KCP's spot for at least the majority of the year? Because I actually think it might be a rotating door for a little bit.
I also think it might be a rotating door.
Yeah.
So for me, it's Christian Brown, but I think Reggie might step into that role too.
Reggie.
Russell might
Yeah,
step
Russell,
into that.
Russell, yeah,
Sorry,
you're
Russell
good,
might.
you're good.
Russell Westbrook might step into that role for a while, just because Christian Brown is still so green.
Mm-hmm.
But I think
He's brown.
I think longevity wise, for looking forward for the team, it's Christian Brown's to lose.
Mm-hmm.
He did well with some injuries last year, helping us out, getting in there.
Yeah.
But
And it is the obvious answer.
But I mean, Russell Westbrook isn't, a scrub by any means.
Right.
So if Christian Brown is struggling, then that's who you put in.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think it's Christian Brown for
Okay.
me.
Who you got, buddy?
I think at this stage of the game, we're not young anymore. So we need to utilize what youth we have and then let Russell work with P. Watt in that second rotation. So when we first talked about this, Donnie, I was like, Russell's going to start, duh. And then the more I heard other people talk and the more I thought about it, I really think it should be CB.
Yeah.
I think he's going to push Jamal.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's fast
Yeah.
and he's young.
Which we need.
And we need Jamal to pick up the pace.
Yeah.
And CB's going to make a lot of mistakes, and we're going to be angry with him, and I'm going to yell that we should trade him. But
And you're not going to mean it.
But I'm not going to mean it. I'm going to mean it at the time.
Yeah.
But I really think he's going to be our guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's going to be ugly.
Yeah.
It's going to be real ugly for a little bit, but we'll figure it out.
Yeah, I think
What are your thoughts?
I think the obvious answer is CB. But I kind of wanted to throw this idea out to you guys. What if Julian Strother?
No.
No?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
No, dude, he shoots shots off the backboard.
No.
No, dude.
I'm not saying that's my pick. I'm saying I just threw it in there because he did have a good summer league. It is summer league.
Yeah.
It is summer league.
I'm putting Julian
Nix had a
Strother
great
on the
preseason.
two-way.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't need to be starting.
Oh.
He needs to get reps in the
He
G
does.
League.
He does need reps.
Like-
Yeah.
Bo Nix had a great preseason.
I mean, that's fair.
Touche.
It's a different game, man.
Touche.
Also, no, dude. Like,
Yeah, no.
okay. So here's my thought with Julian.
Okay.
We didn't get a whole lot of reps in the first place last year, and the reps that we did get were not at like real game times.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
It's a good point.
That's
So
very true.
I do think that he should get time this year.
Yeah.
But dude, I mean, you remember there are times where he shot the ball off the side of the back, like,
Yeah. And
and
I think what I'm leaning on, dude. Do you guys remember that New Orleans game with him?
yes,
We were down, like 26?
magical.
And he just
I know.
had his moment
I
and
know.
he just went
I know.
almost Steph
Fair.
for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
But then never been that since. And he
Right.
did get injury. But yeah, I guess, you know what? You guys are right. You kind of talked me off probably a steep ledge there.
Jeez,
I'm going to go
man.
with CB. I think CB, you're right. There are times I'm screaming. I'm saying, put P. Watt in there, put Chanchar in there, put Russell in there. But he does need the reps. And it might cost us the 1 seed. But I'm okay if we're playing well going into the playoffs.
Yeah.
And it might not.
And what if
Exactly.
maybe Straw will be the guy in April? I don't think he's the guy in October.
Yeah, definitely not.
That's a good point. That's a very good point. Okay. So I'd say we're all on the same page.
Yeah.
Julian
Yeah,
Straw.
now we are. You crazy kid.
God,
What are you
Donnie,
doing?
You're over there eating
That's
candy
why I had-
corn. What are you doing?
This is really like a therapy session for me. You guys
I was like, is that a joke? What?
That's why I have you guys over. This is not a podcast.
Let's throw Tata out there too.
Right?
Oh, man.
She'll get some reps.
Oh,
Joker,
man.
yeah. Go dunk it.
Yeah.
Okay.
When they play the Lakers,
I was
she
going
can
to say
guard
maybe on the
Bronny.
90s Nuggets. Maybe not now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, man. Okay. Speaking of the bench, who's going to be the surprise off the bench for the Nuggets for you guys this year? It can be 1, it can be 2 players. 3 if you need it.
Okay, I'm going to say this because I need it to be just out in the universe. Zeke.
Oh my
He's
God.
gotta
That's
pick
like
it
saying-
up.
That's like saying Julian Strother should be a starter.
Oh, okay. I mean,
Jeez, what is wrong with you guys?
my real answer is P. Watt because he had some good moments last
Yeah.
year, but
Yeah.
he wasn't consistent.
Yeah.
It was like a kid whose feet just grew, and they like, you're still tripping over themselves. Like, he's just got to come into his own. You know what
That's
I mean?
a really good analogy.
Like,
Like a baby giraffe.
right?
For real,
But
though.
like, he's got it. He's just got to get body control.
yeah.
And then please, for the love of expensive contract, Zeke, produce something this year.
Yeah.
So
I agree. Sorry, I'm gonna hop over you here.
No, man, take it. Take it.
I'm so my I'm gonna piggyback off your on the Zeke thing.
Okay.
I'm not saying he's my most important off the bench. I want to say Vlatko Čančar.
hopefully,
Yeah.
That's mine.
Like, I think when we signed Russ and we signed Saric, those are expectations. So it's
Sure.
not really, it shouldn't be a surprise to me.
yeah.
Yeah.
But Vlatko Čančar coming back, I mean, he was kind of a key piece of that Nuggets team the year we won the title, but just then his knee goes.
See, that's why it's not a surprise to me, because we know he's got it.
That's true. That's true. I mean, coming off, it's just the ACL thing, man. It's, you never know. You either come back
Yeah.
like Adrian Peterson or you're just never the same.
That's
Or
fair.
you don't come back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then the Zeke thing, I agree with you. The fact that we're locked in, no one's going to take that contract. No
I
one.
forgot that we had him on the team.
I mean,
Guys,
you know
as
what's
far as I'm concerned, we're done.
okay. Yeah, I mean, I think if Deron Holmes doesn't take an injury that kicks him out for the year,
Yeah.
I don't think Zeke sees the floor.
Dude,
I mean-
at this point, I think Zeke might see the floor a little bit. It's not going to be big games. It's not going to be in big moments.
I think
dude.
DJ is going to get more time. 75-year-old DJ.
It would mean so much to this team if he could become something because of the contract.
No, but you're right, though.
It's,
Like,
it's exactly what.
Who's ahead of him? Saric? AG?
Yeah,
That's
it.
all that's...
Guys who
and,
are already going to
Yeah.
play.
Like Joker, but...
Yeah,
Yeah, guys
You're right.
are going to
Like,
get
he
time
is,
no
he's
matter
going to
what.
get time. He
is.
shouldn't. What we should have done is Russell Wilson him and just paid him to be elsewhere.
To be in Pittsburgh.
And you know what I mean?
Where there's no team.
Like, dog, like go to
Just
Charlotte.
watch
Go to
some games over
Charlotte.
there.
Do some alley oops in Charlotte.
Oh, man.
Go have a good time. You know,
Yeah.
play with the Ball brother and just have a great time.
yeah.
And I don't know, man. I feel like we're wasting a roster spot. That's my honest opinion.
I hope we are all eating our words. I hope that he is feeling it.
I also don't mean that like I could beat Zeke in one-on-one. I don't mean that at all. I don't mean that at all.
Yeah.
I would never even get a shot up against him. But I just mean in the realm of professional basketball and winning.
Maybe a little less lotion
yeah.
before games.
I just
Right?
he's-
Like, hold on to the ball,
Yes,
man.
for
Like,
real.
what are you
Just-
doing?
No, and
It's like
that's
he's
the thing.
putting on the baby oil on the sideline.
Here's the thing, like you can't. There's nothing to teach Zeke. He's got the skills. He's got the athletic ability. It's the mentality. He just doesn't have it.
Yeah.
And he shows glimpses of it, but that's the problem. Is it's only glimpses.
Do you
It's
think that's
never
lack
gonna
of
be more.
consistency?
No.
On his part, like he needs a routine. He needs to be like
He needs to play 6 minutes a game
I've heard
at this
it.
time.
I've heard a bunch this summer. Like he was in the gym. He was doing the workouts. Like,
They better all be in the gym.
Yeah, we didn't win it.
Yeah.
well, I heard Jamal wasn't. What's
Yeah.
that about?
Well, it's because he was losing in Canada. or
Yeah,
in
I've seen more
France.
Jamal hanging out with his UFC buddy than I have him
Yeah,
in the gym.
that concerns me, especially with his lack of performance last year.
He's
Yeah.
he's a gamer, but here's the problem. Like if he doesn't like, he knows he's our second best player, so he doesn't have to average 25, 5, and 5 like he should.
Yeah.
He can get away with 25 and 5
Well, he can now. He got the
That's-
contract.
or 25 and 4, 3 or whatever. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That's the problem. Is the production isn't there. That's a whole different issue.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
And
I don't think Zeke has it. I don't.
and you know what, man, I think it's funny because like at the end of the year or like the last time we kind of tried the whole Zeke experiment, I was the same. I
Yeah.
was like you. I'm like, it's done.
Yeah.
Next year we got to find someone. Then we went and got Saric, and I'm like, okay, good. And then we drafted Holmes, and I'm like, okay,
But then-
Zeke, you're being phased out.
Yeah.
And then that the injury happens.
Yeah.
But I think the summer has let me live in dreamland a little too much. So you're probably right, but I like
We all
April
hope we're
said, I
wrong.
want it to happen, and I
Yes.
hope I'm eating my words.
Yes.
Yeah.
Same here.
Yeah.
Same here. I hope I'm wrong.
Yeah.
I hope that we roll the tape back and show me what an idiot I am. But
Did you give your surprise bench player?
Mine?
Yeah.
No, because I don't think. Well, it would be. But I don't. I agree with what you were saying, or what you guys were both saying, is that Chanchar's not really a surprise.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
'Cause we
Gotcha.
know he's good.
Gotcha.
I feel like Sarich could average 20 for us.
Yeah.
I mean,
But
hopefully.
he's expected to average 10 to 15, I would think. So
Yeah.
that's not really dark. I don't know. Maybe
That'd be incredible.
the guy with the two first names, Tyson Hunter. I would like to see something cool out of him.
Still don't know which one's
But dude,
first.
he's a Kyle Singler wannabe. So
For real.
which that's a compliment. I'm
Yeah.
not making fun of anybody. Anything negative here?
Yeah, he got his college buddy, PJ Hall,
Yeah.
playing. Who I'm
From
really
Clemson? Is that
Yeah,
right? Yeah.
I kind of want him to get a little time.
Yeah. I mean,
he'll play mainly in the G League, but yeah,
and we got to quit this playing 40 games in the G League, playing
know.
25 games with us.
Yes.
We got to quit that. We got to
I want to know the team from start to finish, and I
Same.
want them to play together,
Well-
even if there's struggles.
and bounce them back at the beginning of the season, but we got to make decisions.
Yes,
So that when we need a guard
Yes.
in the playoffs, they're not sitting because of too much G League play.
Do they have to? I don't know this, and you probably do. Do they have to? Is like when is the cutoff for them to decide if they're two-way or if they're just sticking with us? Because I know like we kind of got screwed with Gillespie last year, but like at what point did we know he wasn't going to be able to play with us at the end?
I thought it was All-Star break, but I could be wrong.
Okay.
yeah, I think you're right because I think he hit that game total right in the G League, and I think it also depends on like who you can sign two-way, because when you're drafted, which Gillespie was not, when you're drafted, which I think Zeke was, right?
From
I mean,
Arizona.
with that contract, you would hope so.
Yeah. So I think that like guarantees a certain type of money, and you don't want to put that money down in the G
Okay.
League.
Yeah, sure.
You know. In fact, I'm not really quite sure how that works. I know how the NHL works. I don't know how that works. Again, soft cap, hard cap. It's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
First
anyway,
apron, ninth apron.
yeah. I love your Dario Saric shout.
We'll see, man. I hope.
We need it.
I hope.
I mean, he got the biggest contract this past season, aside
For us,
outside
yeah.
the starting five.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
As he should have.
Yeah. Okay. So now we're talking about these guys. Who are you can pick 2 to 4 main guys coming off the bench going into the playoffs with that starting 5 that we selected.
I mean, Russ, P-Watt, Sarich, and Chanchar.
Yep.
That's mine.
That's mine.
Really?
Yep.
Because you were over here saying we should start strong.
I just said, I didn't say we should start him, man.
That was weird to me, Donnie.
Bro.
And now he's not even coming
And
off the
now he's not even
bench.
coming off the bench for you, Donnie. What's going on with that?
Well, I told you guys talked me off a very steep ledge.
Oh my goodness. That's funny.
No, I'm just saying, man. I think those 4, 100%.
Yeah.
Those, man, that's a good 4.
Yeah.
That's a
I
good
mean,
4.
it's a stronger bench than we had last year.
Right?
I feel like that's a stronger bench we've had in a long time.
Yeah.
Because like
A long
what
time.
we got down to like 2 guys last year. We got down to CB and because P-Watt didn't play much in that Minnesota series.
He didn't.
Who was the other guy? Oh, Reggie. And Reggie
Yeah.
really fell off.
Yeah.
And I felt bad because Reggie had a phenomenal regular season.
I know.
And you could just tell
I really loved him.
He's a
too many
guy-
miles on the old
Yeah.
engine.
Yeah.
Where is he now?
Philly.
Philly. Okay.
Yeah. I hope he does well.
Me too.
Just not when he plays us.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. A couple more things. Who makes an NBA All-Star team this year for the Denver Nuggets?
Nobody.
Nobody?
Just the usual.
Just the use?
I think Nikola. I think MPJ for the 3-point competition.
Oh.
Oh, you think? Oh, for like
Oh.
skills?
Yeah, for skills.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
The,
I think.
just the team, just Nikola. I
Yeah,
think, but I think MPJ should be in the 3-point competition.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll keep him off his podcast.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Hey, you
It's actually
you
super
can be an
interesting.
MPJ hater, but I think he was our second most consistent guy
Whoa,
last
I
He
year.
did
do
have a good
not.
year.
I really liked him a lot more than I have in the past. I want to keep him for now.
I think he has his
And-
best year.
I hope so. I think so too. I
hope
think
so, too.
last year set him up, and man, he's got.
Just that release.
Mm-hmm.
He needs something good in his life.
He
So
does.
I'm an MPJ fan this
Yeah,
year
he
through and
does.
through.
Right.
Yeah. So I agree. I don't think he'll be. I don't think anyone even comes close.
Yeah.
Which is, and unfortunately for Jamal, he's good, but the West guards are so much better.
Yeah, I'm going to say Joker,
Yeah.
but a guy that should make the All-Star team, Jamal. Should.
I don't think
I'm-
I disagree.
No, I'm saying like I know his ability is there. Yeah.
Got it.
I don't have a lot of faith in it, which I'm okay. Even if he's playing really well and he doesn't make an All-Star team, I could care less.
Sure.
But he needs to be playing well. So I hope that he's at least in the consideration for it.
Yeah, he scared me last year. I don't think he's good enough.
Do you think
Yeah.
he's a top 4 guard in the West though? He would to be an
Like-
All-Star.
like
You got to be
full
a
point guard?
top 4 point guard.
I mean, I still think Steph's in the top 4.
Yep.
Luka.
Luka, the boy from Sacramento. Okay, now we got balloons, dude.
Nice.
I don't know, man.
Yeah. Swiper.
Normally we get thumbs up or thumbs down. It's weird. Anyway,
Okay.
yeah.
That's that. Okay.
Fox.
Luka, Steph, Swiper. Yeah, De'Aaron Fox.
I mean, you could probably you could probably make 5, 6 more right before him, at least based off last year,
Yeah.
right?
That's what I'm saying, man. That's just in the West.
Yeah,
I don't think he's even close to an All-Star.
yeah. And what I think sucks is we all still are dreaming about that finals.
But he's just not consistent.
I know,
And that's
Or-
that's why what like the summer stuff makes me so mad. It's
Yeah.
like you have it, but you're not working.
yeah,
And
So
the,
like you don't have it.
yeah.
and
maybe
the bubble
he
was
needed
not
rest.
fake. It's like they play basketball.
Yeah.
The bubble
Yeah,
is whatever
yeah.
we want to say about the bubble.
Yeah, it's a joke.
Well, nobody still played.
Yeah.
Like everyone played. So 52 points is like we know you again. We know you can do it. Like, dude, we need 100. What did Shaq say in that clip that you sent me? Bless you, by the way.
Sorry, thank you.
God, you look like you left Earth and came back.
Where am I?
Jeez, man. Do you know what day of the week it is? No, I just. Shaq said, if I pay you, to give the example for Jamal, 193 million. I want 193 million performance.
Yeah.
yeah,
And we haven't gotten that on either of his contracts.
yeah.
But
I mean, I love Jamal. I have Jamal jersey. Joker
Yeah.
and Murray 2-man game, beautiful. But it frustrates me to no end that he did so poorly last season and did not put in the work that he should have this summer.
Yeah.
That's not okay with
Well,
me as a fan.
and maybe he did. I mean, he should get to go do his things. But
100%.
I also feel like if you're getting that money, dude, you should be in the gym 8 days a week.
At
Yeah.
least faking it and throwing it on social media.
Right.
My goodness,
Dude, go full Ben Simmons if you have to.
right?
Like, where are we in the circle? Where are we in the rotation?
I
real,
don't
though.
know. I'm going to need some Ted Lasso belief if he's going to get
Yeah.
my vote this year.
yeah.
Yeah, that's a good question, Donnie. I think it's just Joker.
But
Yeah.
one guy that I really hope and I think has deserved an All-Star appearance, AG,
Yeah.
with us at least, because didn't he make an All-Star team with Orlando?
Oh,
I
really?
think he made the dunk contest.
Or he made the dunk
I
contest.
mean,
Okay.
yeah, and he should.
Yeah. I don't know his effort, and you know what he went through this offseason,
Yeah,
100%.
Oh man,
right?
100%.
Like the guy he deserves a win.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think we all can agree that one will make it, and frankly, I don't even care
yeah.
personally.
Neither does Nikola.
Yeah, right. Like the one guy who will guarantee make it is like I'd prefer to just go spend a week with my family.
Yeah.
You know. Okay. Well, you mentioned Joker and Murray, so before our last item here, I want to shout out to G-Rel,
Oh, yeah.
Yes, sir.
who has come out with Joker and Murray, the theme song for our podcast, and it is on Spotify and YouTube.
Yeah.
Or no, sorry, Spotify and
Apple
Apple.
Music.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, it's been playing on repeat.
Yeah. So
Most of your music streaming services.
Yeah.
yeah, get over there, G-Rel, G-R-E-L. Everyone, check it out. We'll be right back for our final segment. Welcome back, everybody, to Nuggets Hustle. We got one last thing. April, again, I want to thank you for being here. This is amazing.
Yeah, thanks for having me. This has been fun.
Yeah. Okay. So we talk about NBA championships, right? Finally, as a Nuggets fans, we get to talk about one. It's amazing, and I'm hoping we're going to be talking about more. So I want us, last fun game, we'll start with you, April.
Okay.
You're going to rank the last 5 NBA championships
Okay.
or championship teams. Okay, you can base it on the team. And we're going to exclude the Lakers COVID year, not because we don't think it was legit. We just don't like the Lakers. So
Yeah.
But anyway,
Soft.
I'll list them off for you. Last one was Celtics, Nuggets, then Steph in that crazy finals with the Warriors, and then the Bucks and our boy from Kawhi Leonard. That's his name. From the Raptors and Kyle
Yes,
Lowry.
there you go.
Our
Yeah.
boy from Kawhi Leonard.
Yep.
Okay, do you want me to give you all 5?
Yeah, you can start
5-1?
5-1.
Okay, 5 Raptors, 4 Warriors, 3 Bucks, 2 Celtics, 1 Nuggets.
Why did you put the Warriors fourth?
Because that was just a freak accident.
Fair.
Yeah, that's all I have to say about that.
Okay.
I guess.
Yeah. I too would put the Raptors at 5. I'm gonna put the Bucks at 4. I'm gonna put the Raptors at 5. Put the Celtics at 4.
Okay.
Well, like it was such an easy path, so it was just
That's
soft. The Bucks at 3. Nuggets at 2, and Warriors at 1.
Wow,
I
man.
feel like that Warriors path was very tough.
It was.
And for them to beat a really good Celtics team who ended up winning it 2 years later,
Yeah.
That's fair.
I think that,
That's fair, man.
yeah, and
Sure.
yeah, and
You're wrong,
I hate
but yeah, it's fine.
Draymond, but yeah. No, I mean, I
You're
know that I
wrong.
never make a mistake with these things, so I know I'm right.
Yeah.
But I'm okay with people disagreeing with my right decisions.
When Leo speaks, it's not opinion, it's fact.
It's fact. I don't,
In his mind.
no opinion essay over here.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna go Raptors at 5. I feel like that's pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now you're not gonna like this, man. But Warriors at 4. Yeah.
Been outvoted.
And I agree with you. The path was tough.
Yeah.
But if that team played the Nuggets team, it's not even close. It might
Agree.
be a sweep. Yeah.
Agree.
Dude.
The Nuggets played the Miami Heat, dude.
Oh no, I'm not saying like the path. I'm talking about the teams playing each other. Okay.
Yeah, I'm saying the Nuggets struggled with a weak Miami Heat.
Hey, we only lost 1 game.
Yeah, I was gonna say we won in 5.
we lost literally 4 games. that
It should have
entire
been a
run.
sweep.
Okay.
It should have been a sweep.
Okay, I agree with you. I mean, I
Okay.
wish it was because then I wouldn't have been to the only stupid loss that year. But okay, number 3, I'm gonna go with the Bucks. Because who did they beat that year? Was it the Suns?
Mm-hmm.
Was it? Yeah,
I don't remember.
And
'Cause
the
that-
Suns have not been back since.
exactly. Yeah, Devin Booker really came on the scene that year.
Gosh.
And then I'm gonna go Celtics because I can't put them over the Nuggets team that they didn't beat that year.
Nice. Donnie and I have the exact same lineup, so
Yeah.
it looks like we're the ones with fact.
5. Yeah. Anyway, that's mine.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm going to put the Nuggets up top. I don't think that team gets enough respect. This past summer, I did something a little nerdy, guys. I watched literally every single playoff game from that year. Yeah, it was a time commitment. That team was so good.
Yeah.
When we had Bruce Brown come in, when we had Jeff Green come in, even when CB came in, we never really dropped levels.
Yeah.
It was unbelievable. And then you look at those 2 games we lost in Phoenix. Honestly, we just kind of played bad, and we kind of got caught by a very, very hot Devin Booker and Kevin Durant. But we ended up coming out on top, and it also kind of scared me a little bit because I noticed how good KCP was.
So
But-
who'd we beat in those playoffs?
We beat the Minnesota Timberwolves 4-1.
Okay.
Then we beat the Suns 4-2.
Okay.
Then we swept the Lake Show.
Okay.
And then we won 4-1 against the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals.
I forgot.
So
that
we
the
beat
Lakers
4
made all the way to the
teams
finals.
who have never been to a finals in the last 5 years.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the Lakers.
That's the easiest path I've ever heard of.
The
dog.
Lakers had one though. You like?
They
I
won
know
it.
we're
They
not.
won it 5 years ago or 6 years ago. No, they won it 2020.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was 4. So it's like,
Okay.
yeah, they did.
And it's a completely different team with the exception of 2 players.
For
so that
sure.
I guess, and their 2 best players are still on the same team. So
Okay.
one team
Okay.
out of that
okay.
whole path,
Okay, now we're going to debate. All right.
out of that whole path that we played, was even made it to the final. Even made it to the finals.
Okay, here we go.
But I would say that
Or no, the Suns did make it.
Okay, hold on. So, round 1, we play Defense Player of the Year. Okay?
Ooh.
Rudy Gobert.
And
Okay.
and the Timberwolves who have a rookie ant.
Yes, he was good though.
Rookie.
Okay.
We should smack them, right? We have a 2-time MVP
With
at this
the
point.
defense player of the year, though. I mean, that's
Yeah.
That's fair.
Okay.
Okay, that's fair. And he's a multi-defensive
Yeah.
player of the year.
Yes.
Okay.
Round 2.
Decent team. Okay.
Round 2, we go against now granted, I will say the Phoenix Suns didn't have Chris Paul that year.
You're right.
Or I
And-
think he only played in like 1 or 2 games in
And
that
I
series.
think Bradley Beal was also hurt.
He wasn't on the team yet.
Or he wasn't on the team yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
But you're talking about a top 5, maybe one of the best scorers of all time on
Yeah.
that team.
Dude, don't tell me
And-
Kevin
and he
Durant
was
is a top
playing
scorer.
well. He was
Dude,
playing well.
Get out
on.
of here.
It-
I can name 5 guys right now who are better scorers.
Oh gosh.
2 of them are in the league.
You know what?
Okay, that's not true.
Okay. And then Devin Booker in there.
Okay, great team.
Their biggest mistake was thinking that DeAndre Ayton was going to be DeAndre dominating, and he did not
This is true.
against Joker. He just did not.
Yeah.
Dominatin'.
And then you move on to the Western Conference Finals, and you play this probably one of the top 3 players of all time in LeBron James.
100%.
Yes.
Top 2.
Yeah.
Or
And
top 3. Yes, top 3. I agree, top three.
And arguably the number 1 NBA franchise
yes,
overall.
the most known name in the NBA.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. No, I agree. And then you got AD, who's supposed to be this big time, big stopper, and Nikola ate his lunch every single night.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, come on, man.
I'm saying
I'm not saying the finals were easy. The finals, the biggest challenge in the finals was Spoelstra.
yeah, for sure. Oh, 100%.
He stole a game.
100%.
That should have been a sweep.
100%. And then who won it this year?
Celtics.
Celtics. Yeah.
They had the easiest path, in my opinion. I understand the Knicks weren't.
I agree.
I agree, but I also what they did in the regular season
But they also
was insane.
They also
It was.
They did what they were
Very
supposed
impressive.
to in that path. So I guess for what we did, for what we were expected to do, the year we won it, that is impressive. We went 16-4,
Mm-hmm.
and we were were we the number?
We were the 1 seed.
We were the 1 seed that year that we won it.
First time and only time we ever been the 1 seed.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we did what we were supposed to as well.
Yeah. No one believed in us, though.
I mean, we were
Apparently,
yeah.
including Leo over here.
Well, I'm just saying that I think that the Warriors having to beat the caliber of team
Yeah.
that
sure, that's fair.
because Clay was starting to drop a little. I mean, he was still a great shooter. He was starting to drop a little bit. Draymond was still kicking people in the nuts. Kuminga wasn't there yet. Podemski wasn't there. I don't know. Steph was doing. Yeah,
Andrew Wiggins had a really good playoff. So.
that's true. I forget about Andrew
Yeah.
Wiggins. I forget about how good he was. He had a really good playoffs.
Yeah. I'm just saying.
Yeah, Nugs. Yeah, man, that team was tough. You're right though.
Say,
I
yeah.
forget about Jeff Green a lot, and I shouldn't.
if-
Uncle Jeff.
Yeah.
I want to commend you on this though, because I think what you're saying is actually smart in the sense of I like how we don't just sit here and praise the Nuggets.
Oh, I do.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I love this is obviously a Nuggets podcast. We're going to talk about
For
the Nuggets,
sure.
how great they are.
For
They are
sure.
in the prime of their franchise, right? But you're right, man. We need a little bit of
Especially Jamal.
humility. Sorry, Jamal. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think
Need
we're
some humble
I
pie,
think
bud.
we're going to deliver this year. I think
Me too.
we have a better chance we did last year, and I thought we were going to win it easily last year.
Revenge tour.
Yeah. The hangover is over, and now we're hungry again.
We're winning this year.
Yeah.
We got it.
Yeah. All right. Thank you both for being here today.
Thanks for having
It's
us.
fantastic. April, can you remind the people for us?
Don't forget to show some huss.
Go Nuggets.
And Nikola We Trust.
Joker and Murray. Joker and Murray. Joker and Murray. If you got respect for the game, it's time that you put some respect on the name. Joker and Murray and Joker, a duo that cannot be tamed. You got seconds on the clock. There go Murray with the shot. Yeah, that's a Murray flurry in a hurry. Came to get what all we got. Everybody showing some hoods. It's a Nikola We Trust. But you gotta have an MP jump shot, leaving the competition in the dust. Come up in the mile high city, never coming down like AG50. You looking at a squad full of champions. Tell me now, ain't that nifty? Not talking about Boa, but Rocky gon' show up and give all the fans what they love. If there's a rim in vicinity, there ain't no question, gotta stay above. Them boys from the 5280 gon' pull up and always be about a bucket. In case you confused, yeah, you know what bring. You can hate, but check the ring. Never underestimate the heart of a champion. It's Mike Malone. You could come for 7, but have your bags. Gotta know you're going home. You coming to play at the altitude. You better get your O2 ready. Cause it's gonna be a breathtaking experience. And you know we're gonna rock steady. Yeah, you heard of Magic and Bird and Jordan and Pippen and all the big threes. But what's it gonna take for these people to see that they should hop on and believe? We ain't content, so you better think twice if you think that we stopping at one. You dealing with Joker and Murray, don't worry, the fun is only just begun. You heard of Magic and Bird, you heard of Shaq and Kobe, you heard of Jordan and Pippen. But what about Joker and Murray? Joker and Murray, Joker and Murray, Joker and Murray, Joker and Murray.